Hello and welcome to Chocolate Covered Games. My name is Tim, and today we have an unboxing of Ragnarocks by Gray Fox Game. This does include the Winds of Chaos expansion, as well as upgraded rune stones and a 9 bonus mythological cards. There's the front, some lovely artwork. Then we got the back here, showing the whole games for 2 to 6 players, ages 14 and up, in about 30 minutes. I ended up backing this because I heard it described as the North version of Santorini, or Santorini-like. And if you follow the channel, you know Santorini is one of my all-time favorite games out there. And I do love mythologies of any kind. Open the box here. Rulebook right on top. Saying what's in it. Looks like they give you examples, explain the cards like they did in the other game, Santorini. So if you take away the explaining of cards here, this looks to be a 6-page rules. And if you take away components, which looks to be at least one of the pages, it's only 5 pages of rules, which is nice. There's all the people that worked on it. And the Winds of Chaos expansion set rules. And solo AI rules, which I don't know why they print these separately. I guess because it has this flowchart on the back, and they didn't want to put on the back of the rule books because that's where they put the credits. So I can understand why they did that separately. Piece of cardboard. And it looks like we have the board for the game, which is pretty nice. Dinged up already in a couple spots. The whole top here is bruised in, and the whole side is bruised. But this board looked like it took a beating already. Looks a little bit thicker too. I've been seeing a couple people complain that the board is very flimsy and paper-like. So I don't know, since I got one of the later printings, that this has been changed, but a little bit thicker. Then we have the base of the game here, which is the Tree of Life. We have our dice in here from the Winds of Chaos expansion. Another die. What we got here? We got the rune stones, which these are the upgraded rune stones. Let's take a look at these bad boys. These look very nice. The non-upgraded ones were just gray on gray, so I like the semi-translucent, like bluish teal color here. I have noticed that the insert does look different than the original plan. These were gonna all have their own individual spots to hold up, but I guess they figured this was just easier. Then you have your workers here. If I can open it. There we go. Two sets of different color workers, red and white. Those are your workers, which I'm assuming are going to go right in here. Then we got some, I believe these are mountains, as they were called, of 2 different colors for each player. White mountains and red mountains. And we got some cards here. We got some small cards. Which look to just have numbers on them. So I'm assuming that has to do with maybe the AI. Because I don't know what that would do with the 2 players. Well, 2 to 6 players. Even though I think this is supposed to mainly be a 2-player game. Some other small cards here. Of 6 different Vikings. Okay, there are 3 different. So I'm assuming if you have a 6-player game, each person controls their own Viking, and this is to let you know which one you're controlling, like the guy with the hammer for the red team, or the guy with the hammer for the white team. Thinking that's probably what these are used for, so you can keep track of who you're controlling. Could be wrong, but that would be my guess. Then we got the main crux of the game are the cards that give you powers. Let me grab my knife so I can open this. Close the knife when you're not using it. Safety first out there, people. The back of the cards. Back of these ones, yeah, they're the same. There are the Toro side cards. Lovely art. Gives you the name of the character and their description underneath, like Fenrir, the Great Wolf, and then their setup, and then their powers. I'm assuming. Some of them have a little thing on the bottom right here, so I'll have to see what that's about. Maybe they can't be used with other gods in the game. But, I like the art to this. Doesn't look bad. At first, I was a little upset. I'm like, it looks a little too cartoony. But, when you see it together as a set, it works out because they're all the same kind of style. This is a great thing if you have a kid that's fairly young, middle school age. I think they do the things where they go over different mythologies. This would be a great game to pick up for them. They could play the people that they've heard about and, learn a little something. Because not even there's some in here I'm pretty sure I've never heard of that I'll start playing and they'll look cool to me, and so I'll go research them. It did come with 2 bonus cards that I have off here to the side. It came with these 2. Might as well add these now before I forget. Has a backer. They sent us Yor and Hugin and Moonin. Him I haven't heard of. He's the Great Hunting. But these 2 are Odin's Ravens, which I'm surprised didn't come with the base game. These are pretty interesting characters. They're just normal ravens that Odin's like, you know what? You're going to be my eyes and ears and tell me stuff. So they're pretty cool characters in the mythology. Plus, it's just fun to say Hugin and Moonin. Just so many cards to give you. which, does lead to great replayability to this game. Everybody can go through. I don't know if they told you how many cards in total there were, but they all have the same back. Everything fits in nicely. See what the board looks like on here. So it's this way. Yeah, I could see what people were claiming about where it's not flimsy, but there needs to be. This needed to be raised up a bit, just in the center, so it didn't feel so loose. I don't know what I think about this side. It's very busy. I think if I ever, end up playing this game a ton, like constantly, I think I would go with this side just because it's a little easier to see the board. It does kind of slope down. But like I said, you don't need to play with the tree of life underneath. You can just put this on the table, which I'm assuming most people are gonna do. Most people don't play Santorini on top of the island that came with it. They just put it on the table. So it's a nice thought, though. That was everything that came in the. Is this the bottom? Nope, that's the top. See if it tells you how many cards came in here. Looks like it came with 32 mythological cards. So we at least know there's a minimum of 32. Plus the 9-card expansion, so that puts us up at 41. And the 2 extra, so at least 43 cards we know about in this game. But that was everything that came in the game Ragnarocks with an S from Gray Fox Game. Thank you for watching this unboxing. Please do like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below if you have ever played Ragnarocks or if this is a game that looked interesting to you. Share the video around. It does help us. We're getting close to 50 subscribers. And as always, stay sweet.